My research brief is on math problem solving, and specifically um, the cognitive strategies educators can use for students with math learning disabilities. So I wanted to take a look at students that had these math learning disabilities and seeing what specific strategies in the classroom helped. I specifically looked at adolescents, um, and the studies I found were both middle school and high school. So I have kind of a summary of what these studies were and kind of what I've learned from that. Enhanced anchored instruction was one of the things that I um, found in some of the research. And what this enhanced anchored instruction does is shows a video. And in this video, it will show different graphics like you would see in a newspaper or in an internet ad. For this case, the deck screws, the frame screws, the plywood. As students are building a skateboard ramp, they are able to visually see this as opposed to trying to read it in a written out word problem. If we go over here, then once they see that, then there is the material list. Actually, they would probably see the material list first, and then they would see here's what they need to build it, and then there's the price, and then they figure out the price. All this is showed like in a video story, which I'm going to show you an example of in a second. Next, then you can look at the skateboard ramp plans here and the dimensions. So once you have your pieces of wood, you look at the dimensions, and now you know how to build it. Down here is a computer animated picture of the skate ramp, how it's going to look. Okay, and the reason why this works well is because the students are able to watch this, they're able to pause it, rewind, go back. It's not just written in a paragraph form and they're just writing on a piece of paper, and typically students will say, what meaning has this for my life? What does this mean for life as a whole? So here's a little snapshot of the video that is right up here, and we'll just watch real quickly here. So you can see the students are measuring there. You can see the exact measurement of that piece of wood. They're working together, they're writing it down, and this is modeled so then the students who are actually doing this will do this in your classroom actually hands-on with the wood instead of just writing it down and everything. And students with these math learning disabilities have been shown to be able to grasp the concept better when doing this. Okay, we'll go back to the Prezi here and go to the next slide. Besides enhanced anchored instruction, over here you can see there is a strategy called Solve It. And I actually looked at two studies. One was from 1986 and one was from 2011. And it followed these 7 steps here that you can see. Read, paraphrase, visualize, hypothesize, estimate, compute, and check. And was also shown to help students increase their learning. And then finally, there was a process called STAR, and that was search the problem. That was an acronym. Search the problem, translate into an equation, answer the problem, and review the solution. And what I realized as I read this is not only is this great for kids with math learning disabilities, but it's great strategies for all students. And really, probably some of these acronyms combined with hands-on and actually real-life examples is a great way to enhance instruction. And so I really learned a lot about what's out there and what tools we can use for kids, and hopefully educators will move from beyond the traditional way of just teaching math on the board to doing a lot of fun, exciting stuff with the kids.